Hey, how are you? So, you're here for a reason. Yeah, totally. There's no hashtags, there's nothing on this to lead you here except your intuition and your higher self. Yeah. So, here you are. I don't know. Does it feel like your life has been put through a blender? Oh, yeah, I know. I've been going through it too, and this is really something that's happening, and this clearing that's happening within your life as well. So I am a psychic and medium. I do work with collective energy and those who are stepping into their higher consciousness, the awareness of who and what they truly are, and that they are here to do something a lot more and bigger than what it is that they have been doing. They've been in training. You've definitely been in training. So if this resonates for you, you could also be in that group of 7. I think this is definitely applying to those who are in groups of 7, who are part of their group of 7 and identify with that kind of leadership and creativity. Yeah, there's a reason that these conversations are happening out there. And so you've probably gone through this definitely in your life where there's been massive changes, into how you make money, into spiritual awakening, a higher consciousness, and you're being asked to lead. You're being asked to lead in a spiritual way. You're being asked to just show up, standing up as your authentic self, showing up for the people in your community, showing up for humanity. You have a bigger picture and an idea of how you can interact with the world and what the world can possibly be. And you make changes every single day of your life to make yourself a better person. So it's not necessarily about changing everybody outside of you. It's changing yourself. It's seeing yourself differently because you are a frequency. You are an energy. You are, you are light. You've also been probably noticing that your interactions with people have definitely changed. Like your friend group has definitely changed. Your relationships, your interpersonal relationships are definitely going through the washing machine of life, and you are doing some sorting. You're sorting your life. It's like you're going through this big old pile of like old clothes that you're like, I haven't worn this in forever. Why am I holding on to this? This isn't even who I am anymore. So maybe that's what you're doing, is you're sorting your clothing and your possessions and looking at things and going, this doesn't resonate for me anymore, and I need to let this go. And that's a part of this process as well, this unfolding and the revealing of who and what you truly are, because you're not afraid to dig a little bit deeper, because you know that you're meant to be doing something bigger than what it is that you have been doing. And you've been training. You've been in some kind of a training ground for this. And so now there's all these things happening that are being removed from your life that created disturbance or interference with your ability to access the who and what you truly are, the true divine being that you are, right? And standing in your essence of love and as a leader, right? So there may be something in here that really resonates for you, especially as it relates to, one, the Palladians, the 7 sisters. Group of 7. Also the planet Sirius. All right, so start doing some research. All right, you may be feeling as though you don't come from this planet. And let me tell you, absolutely true. 100%. You're not from here. You're not from this planet. It's your consciousness that is just catching up to the fact that you really don't belong here, right? And that you're meant to be doing something better and bigger than what it is that you have been doing. And you've been growing into becoming who it is and what you're truly meant to be as a leader. Now, remember, this is a general collective conversation. Take what applies for you and leave the rest. So if this resonates for you and you want to dig a little bit deeper, you are more than welcome to send me a message, because I love diving into these conversations individually, one-on-one. And you're welcome to send me a message for a private session to have these conversations about these activations that you've been going through. Because when we go through this deep emotional cleaning and purging, these are activations that allow us to reach a higher potential And this is a part of the spiritual awakening, is going through these emotions, these deep set emotions and programs that no longer serve you. So this is that clearing that you're going through, and this is where your life is in a blender. So yeah. So if you recognize yourself in any of this message, you're more than welcome to give me a call, or send me a message. You can even send me a call if you want through mental telepathy, and then it'll come out in real time, and then you'll send me a message, because I will never DM you for a personal reading, ever. Okay, so you need to send me a message if you'd like to have a further conversation about this. Okay. So you've definitely noticed that there has been a completion in your life, that the door is closing in one part of your life, and you're being shown that you need to start doing something else. And the universe is planting all these kinds of hints and ideas for you about what's going to unfold in your life. But they need you to give up certain things. There is always the giveaway. You have to give up something in your old life. What is it that you're willing to give up? What doesn't serve you, right? This is that house cleaning, and this also doesn't have to do just with the physical part, but emotionally as well. So there are many layers in which this energy can get trapped and holds you back from really being who and what you truly are meant to be, is when we have these attachments to things. It can be a home, it can be a job, it can be friends, it can be an idea of who you think you are. Either which way, these are attachments that we have. And what they're asking you to do is to be more adaptable. They're asking you to bend and flow, and allow yourself to let go of things that do not serve you, and allow there to be rebirth, which is happening up here, up at the top. Because what's happening is you are a transpersonal being. You are a cosmic being. You have existed for multiple dimensions and timelines. So your higher self is up here watching you as you are unfolding into who and what you're truly meant to be. Now, you also may be interested in crystals. Crystals may be having a big effect in your life right now. And these are Lumerian crystals. I think that is coming through. But there is a great awakening that is happening for you, and you're watching your life unfold for you in quite an exciting way. Now, this is a deep spiritual journey where there is a lot of introspection. You are going to be working with your spiritual team. Your spirit animals are coming in to assist and guide you as you go deep within yourself to explore what is going on within the fullness of who and what you truly are. And that's here what this owl is here about as well. And this is an interdimensional watcher. The other card that came out here is the curse. And this is what you're here to do. You are a curse breaker. You are here to break curses. Yeah, so if you're in this group of 7, this may resonate for you. As a curse breaker and as someone who works with energy in this way, as an alchemist, as a magician, as a healer, as a mystic, you work within the energy realm, and you have for multiple dimensions, in multiple lifetimes, like multiple lifetimes you've worked in alchemy. Okay, so what you're doing here is you are breaking curses that have been in your generation, from your ancestors. And by breaking these curses, you actually fix your generation 7 generations forward and 7 generations back. This is the group of 7. This is that work that you are doing. You are breaking these curses for 7 generations. This is for the group of 7. So if you identify as a group of 7, there could be something in this message here for you. Okay? Because leaders are the ones who are able to go in and break these intergenerational curses to help your own timeline, but also the timeline of humanity and for your ancestors. Okay? So if this resonates for you, I am going to go into a part 2 about this, because there's really something that is going to be unfolding for you on this journey. And this has to do with the masks, the illusions that you see around you, the opportunities that are presenting themselves, the changes that are happening in your environment. And take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general collective reading. And if you would like to have your own personal message or your personal session, please do send me a message. Okay? All right. I'll see you for part 2.